Hi, and welcome back to the Food Fund, where we analyze investing in food stocks. If you love food and love buying food stocks, beverage stocks, and restaurant stocks, you will love this channel. In this video we will be doing a deep dive on Warren Buffett's food, beverage, and restaurant stock investments and exploring the portfolio changes of Berkshire Hathaway in the most recent quarter. If you haven't already, please click the like button and let YouTube know that you like the content. Subscribe and click the notification bell to make sure you catch the latest videos. According to the analytics, only a little over 10% of watch time comes from subscribers. It is free to subscribe and your support really does so much to grow the Food Fund YouTube channel, so please consider subscribing. We have a lot to cover, so let's go ahead and dive right in. Cue the logo. Warren Buffett is clearly one of the greatest investors of our time. With a net worth of over $130 billion, he clearly is getting something right. Over the years he has shown a particular interest in food, beverage, and restaurant stocks, with some of these investments having turned into the most lucrative bets for Buffett. Let's watch an excerpt from his annual meeting on why he loves food stocks.
Well, I would say most of the big food companies are good businesses in that they earn good returns on tangible assets, and I don't want to get into particularly into specifics on Kraft, but if you own important branded products in this country, whether it's Wrigley's or Mars or Coca-Cola or a number of the Kraft brands or See's Candy, you have good assets. It's not easy to take on those products. Just imagine, taking on Coca-Cola will sell 1.5 billion 8-ounce servings of its product around the world today. There's something in every person's mind virtually in the globe about Coca-Cola. That's a product of, since 1886, has been associated with happiness and good value in terms of refreshment and all that. It's just about impossible, to, in my mind anyway, to take on a product like that. It clearly satisfies people in a way, everywhere on the globe. And, it may not be the same Kraft, for example, as Kool-Aid in the powdered soft drink business. I don't think I'd want to try and take on Kool-Aid. I'd rather have Coca-Cola, but it's a tough product. Actually, Richard Branson came over to this country. They say that a brand is a promise. I mean, there's a promise involved in picking up a Milky Way or picking up a Coca-Cola as to what it's going to deliver to you.
Buffett likes investing in big food companies because they tend to have strong consumer brands and be easy to understand businesses. These large companies often have stable consumer demand that efficiently generates consistent profits. He sees brands as promises that mean something in the hearts and minds of consumers. If a company delivers on that promise, then the consumer will form a promise of their own to be a customer of that company. Warren Buffett's portfolio reflects his interest in food and beverage companies. If we look at Buffett's portfolio starting at the end of 2006, we see that Coca-Cola was the #1 holding in his portfolio. At that time, it comprised 18.3% of his $52.8 billion portfolio. We also see that Anheuser-Busch comprised 3.4% and was his 7th ranked holding in his portfolio. Clearly these are big brands that have a place in the minds of consumers. As we go through the years, Coca-Cola remains the top holding, with Mondelez added as the 6th largest position at the end of 2007. By 2012 the portfolio value had grown to more than $75 billion, with Coca-Cola and Mondelez retaining the #1 and #6 positions in the portfolio, respectively. In 2015, Kraft Heinz replaced Coca-Cola as the 2nd largest position in his now $127 billion portfolio, comprising 18% of the portfolio. Coca-Cola, now in the 3rd position, comprised 12.6%. By this time both Anheuser-Busch and Mondelez had slipped from the top holdings of the portfolio. In 2016, Kraft Heinz became the largest position in the portfolio at 20%, with Coca-Cola remaining in 3rd place at 14.4%. This largely continued until late 2017, when Buffett pushed his Apple position to #1 and the food and beverage investments took a backseat. In the most recent quarter, Buffett's portfolio have ballooned to $347 billion and had Coca-Cola as its fourth largest position at 6.8%. Kraft Heinz was the seventh largest position, comprising 3.5% of the portfolio. Combined, these stocks comprise 10.3% of his portfolio. Diving in deeper in the individual positions in Berkshire Hathaway, we see that he has not made any changes to his Coca-Cola position in the last 10 years, though we see a steady decline in the percent of his portfolio Coca-Cola occupies. This is likely due to the growth of his other positions such as Apple relative to Coca-Cola. Similarly, his position in Kraft Heinz has not changed since he started the position in 2015. Clearly, Buffett is content to continue to receive dividends from these positions and is not looking to buy or sell anytime soon. He has famously stated that his desired holding period is forever and definitely put his money where his mouth is. Yet Buffett does at times sell positions and does make mistakes. Conspicuously absent from his nearly 30-year investment history shown early are investments in restaurant companies. Years ago, Buffett had held a position in McDonald's but had sold the position. Let's watch a quick clip where he explains his reasoning for doing so.
A great many of the decisions on fast food as to where you eat is simply based on which one you see. I mean, convenience is a huge factor. So if you are going by a McDonald's or a Burger King or a Wendy's, and you happen to be hungry at that point, or if you're traveling on the road and you see one of those signs up, you're probably going to stop at you may very well stop at the one you see. So there's a loyalty factor, but it's just not going to be the same in food. People want to vary their, I don't, I mean, I'm happy to eat every day, but most people want to vary where they eat as they go through the week or the month or the year, and they don't really have any great desire to vary their soft drink the same way. It's not the same thing.
At the time, Buffett saw little differentiation between McDonald's and other fast food restaurants. While it was an easy to understand business, he essentially could not find a moat in McDonald's that would keep consumers coming back to it. Here I think he misses the point he made in the earlier video. Consumers love brands because brands are promises that mean something in the hearts and minds of consumers. There is a consistency that we get as customers from strong consumer brands. We know that French fries from McDonald's will taste the same in Los Angeles as they do in New York, Seoul, Germany, or India. We expect that quality and our minds are put at ease when we find the familiar. Selling McDonald's would be a move that Buffett would come to regret, as we see in this next clip.
You know, I said it was a mistake to sell it, and it was a mistake, and I just reported that in the interest of candor, and there were some reasons why I thought it was something I didn't think obviously that it was any great short sale or even a great sale, but I didn't think it belonged in the list of 8 or 10 of the businesses, of the very few businesses that we want to own in the world. And I would say that that particular decision has cost you in the area of $1 billion plus.
It is important to remember that even the greatest investors make mistakes. The best we can do is study both our winners and losers and try to do better next time. I have learned a tremendous amount from Warren Buffett and look forward to learning from other food and restaurant super investors as well. These portfolio reviews are super insightful for me, and I hope you find the same value from videos on this channel. Many thanks for watching. What are your thoughts on Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway's portfolio over the years? Please share your thoughts below. It is always great to hear from you. Please check out some more videos right now and don't forget to put your money where your mouth is.